Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hey, first of all, I just want to say, I took a break from YouTube for a while. I had a few things I had to take care of, a few loose ends I had to tie up. I've been doing a lot of work on my house and been working a lot, so I had to take a break. But I'm back, and I'll be pushing out some more videos. I want to thank everybody that subscribed to me in my absence, by the way, which was a great thing. I appreciate that, and I'm back, and hopefully, I can give you guys some content that you like. I'm gonna start by saying this is my first story back is going to be about Marston Riley. That's the teacher in California that had the little incident with the 14-year-old Spanish kid. He kept calling him a nigga and hit him with the basketball and just kept challenging him and being disrespectful. Which is, what we get from these kids nowadays. A lot of them growing up in families and households with no man in the house, and they really don't know how to respect men or respect, their elders. And, this kid tried this shit and ended up getting knocked on his ass, which is a good thing, which is the same thing I would have did, the same thing a lot of other people would have did. He's in this guy's face, this older man's face, and he's calling him a nigga, even though he wasn't calling a nigga in the sense of a nigga. That's just how these kids talk. And of course, everybody thinks that they can say nigga. Spanish people think they can say it. White people think they can say it. They all think they can say it. So I don't think he was saying it in terms of like calling him an actual nigga. He was saying my nigga, my nigga. That's how these young kids talk. It's stupid as hell. Sounds ignorant, but that's how they talk. So, the kid, from what I understand, the kid wasn't dressed properly, dress code violation or whatever. So, Mr. Riley told him to, he had to go. And I heard the kid kept saying something about, you've been telling people you're going to kick my ass or whatever. But I don't know what that was about. But, yeah, man, this just goes to show how these kids have no boundaries and they have no respect for anybody, let alone, older people. Black men, they don't have respect for black men. They don't have respect for older men. And, like I said, a lot of them aren't raised in a household where there's a man in the house that they need to respect, or they have to show respect too. So, and we had the kids egging him on in the background. He was putting on a show, and he got what he wanted. He got a show. Now he's a laughingstock. And it's good that, a lot of students came out on behalf, on behalf of the teacher. That was great to see too, because people are getting tired of these guys, man. These little young kids who just don't know how to act, don't have any respect for anybody. Don't know how to conduct themselves in public, don't understand the importance of just going to school and doing what you have to do and graduating and getting out. So, I'm glad a lot of people came to his defense. Also, here he has a GoFundMe up and he's doing, he's getting some money on his GoFundMe too. So a lot of people, understand what happened. And like I said, I would have done the same thing. I'd done the same thing. After a while, how much abuse are you supposed to take? You're not there for that. You're not there to be abused by these kids. And if these kids don't have any upbringing, they don't have any discipline at home, then you know what? They have to pay the price. You shouldn't do that. That's not how you conduct yourself in public. That's not how you conduct yourself in school. You don't go to school for that. Nobody's teaching these kids at home, so sometimes they got to learn out here in the streets on, how to show respect. Now the kid looks like a damn fool. He got his ass kicked virally by a 64-year-old man. Knocked him right on his ass. Hey man, I don't feel bad for the kid. I think he got what he deserved. I think he got exactly what he deserved. Disrespecting that man like that. Man's old enough to be his grandfather. And he's talking to him like that. It just goes to show, like I said, these young kids have no respect for nobody. They don't respect anything. And it's sad. It's sad to watch. I think this is going to happen a lot more. Well, it has been happening. Students have been getting into it with teachers, or rather, teachers have been getting into it with these students, because these students don't have any respect, and they're not being taught at home. They do whatever they want to do at home, and then they come into your classroom, and they're disruptive. They're putting on shows. Everybody want to go viral. Everybody want to make videos. You had the one kid stand up and walk up there and record it. Like, what kind of classroom is this? You know what I'm saying? And these weren't black kids, which I'm happy for. Because everybody, they expect black kids, and they think schools with black kids in it are out of control. These weren't black kids. These were our Hispanic brothers. So I was glad to see that. But, as far as Mr. Riley, I actually, I feel for him, and I understand why he did what he did. He shouldn't have to take that. Once that kid, personally, I would have hit him as soon as he hit me with the basketball, to be completely honest with you. As soon as he hit me with that basketball, that would have been my green light to crack this little kid in his jaw and show him who's the adult. Show him who's the man in this situation. You know what I'm saying? You are not the man in this situation. I'm the man. As soon as he hit me with that basketball, I would have laid him out. I would have cracked him right in his jaw. That's what I would have did. But, like I said, I took a break from videos for a while. I had a lot going on. I had a lot of things I had to do. So I'm pretty much wrapping up on the home renovations. I let some of the jobs go. I was a workaholic for a minute, so I let a couple of them jobs go. I had to stack some dough. So I had to replace the furnace in my house. I had a lot of things to do. So, I really didn't have time for doing videos. Like I said before, I want to thank everybody that subscribed in my absence. People are still watching. I haven't made videos in a few months, and people are still watching, leaving comments on my videos. So I appreciate that. And I'm going to wrap this up right now. Give me your opinion. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm back. Thanks for checking in. Peace.